What's up guys, Uncle Geeb back today, and I have a video for you guys revolving around the Wave Race Nintendo 64 Online Expansion Pack release. That's a mouthful. That was released, I think actually yesterday night. It's huge news if you're a fan of the Nintendo Online Expansion Pack, but even if you're a skeptic, why this news is huge and why you should keep an eye out for this expansion pack going forward. Now, it wasn't very long ago that we got the last game announcement for the 64 expansion pack, Pokemon Snap, and that was the final game of the 12-game release schedule that Nintendo initially put out for us. And it's when Pokemon Snap came out, we all thought either one, we were going to get more announcements, we just didn't know when and how often, or number two, we weren't getting any announcements anymore, and that was the final Nintendo 64 game that was going to be added to the expansion pack, and we could either look forward to another console being added in the future, or just nothing at all from Nintendo's online offering. But with this announcement today of Wave Race being announced to the expansion pack, this kind of confirms what I was initially thinking all along, is that there's going to be more games added to this service. Nintendo is extremely behind if you look at what Microsoft and Sony is offering with their online services, and Nintendo would be a fool to not add on to their service, and definitely would be a fool to cut off what they already are offering and saying, this is it, this is the last game you got, this is the last console you got, and take it or leave it. Well guys, Nintendo said take it and don't leave it, because we're giving you Wave Race 64. This game announcement means a couple things. Number one, it means that Nintendo 64 games are going to keep coming. This would be kind of a weird announcement for Nintendo, just to drop one more game in there and nothing coming after it. This game almost all but confirms the fact that more games are coming. We very well might be getting games that people actually care about. I didn't own the 64 as a kid. I didn't play a lot of these games, but now that I've been exposed to them on my Switch, I'm super excited to be playing them, and I'm really enjoying my time with the expansion pack. Speaking of which, if you want to check me out playing some games, I play games on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can check me at Uncle Geeb on twitch.tv/Uncle Geeb. Come hang out. I'll probably be playing some Wave Race pretty soon whenever it drops. Actually, it's going to be dropping on August 19th, so just in a few days from the recording of this episode. It's been a lot of fun to relive some of these titles and experience them for the first time brand new on a new platform in their old form. But that does leave us with a few questions, and I want to address them right here. The first big question is the question everyone's been asking since the announcement of 64. Are we getting 007 GoldenEye 64? That is a question we have yet to be answered. We don't have a ton of information to make an educated guess whether we're going to get it, but we do have this nugget information. Wave Race is coming. That was a game that people really wanted to see on the Switch. Now there's other issues with GoldenEye, licensing issues and things like that, so that could be holding back a re-release on the Switch. So GoldenEye 7, we're a little bit closer to getting GoldenEye 7 on the Switch after this announcement. Another question I have is, are we going to be getting games consistently on the service? Meaning, are we going to be getting them every month like we were? Are we going to be getting them every 3 months? And after 3 months, I kind of feel like that's no longer a regular release. If we're going to be getting games every 5-6 months, that's not exactly regular release schedule for games, and you can't really bet on more games coming if that's going to be the case, because Nintendo can just say, actually, we're not giving you a game in 6 months, and then we get one game a year. That's just not very great. So I would say the maximum amount of time between releases is 3 months, with an announcement of another console looming in the future. I think that's going to be totally acceptable. I think it's going to be awesome for this service in general, because that not only means we're going to be getting more Nintendo 64 online games, we also have that looming console that could be Game Boy, could be Game Boy Advance specifically, could be any other, it could be Wii. Who knows what Nintendo's gonna be giving us next on their service. But I think you could kind of bet on another console in the future and a new game on the service every 2 to 3 months for 64. But there's one other thing I want to cover here. Are they adding any more DLC? We have not gotten any confirmation on what DLC is going to be added, or if any DLC is going to be added in the future to the expansion pack. It would be nice to know if we know we're getting something in the future. If they just were to say all first-party Nintendo game DLCs are coming to the expansion pack, don't worry. That's not what we got. We have not gotten that. We probably won't be getting that. They're going to release it as they choose, kind of like the 64 games to this point. They're going to be giving us DLC as they see fit with the expansion pack. But that also means that we could not see any more DLC. Then all the DLC we have right now, the Animal Crossing, Splatoon, that could be all the DLC that we're seeing. Are we going to be seeing more DLC come to the expansion pack, or maybe nothing? So that's it for me, guys. I'm kind of curious what you guys have to say on this matter. So please go down below in the comments. Make sure to leave me your opinion and what you guys think is going to happen, because if we can all put our brains together, we can maybe figure out what Nintendo's going to be doing next. That's a long shot, but who knows? But anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Please leave a like, drop that subscribe on this channel to see more videos like this. Make sure to watch my podcast. Make sure to check out my Twitch. I'll see you in the next video.